Good morning, Friday, March 30th, 2018. I'm running late, so I'm gonna be late for work today, no big deal. I was extra early yesterday, so no big deal. So I had pizza last night for dinner. Shame on me. But nothing else really is going on. I was going to do switch the fast up and have breakfast this morning, eat lunch, and then not eat again until tomorrow afternoon. But I have nothing good to eat for breakfast, so or lunch. So I mean, all I had was pizza, so I'm gonna have pizza for lunch today. So that's 50 carbs right there. So that's my carb intake for the day. So the rest of whatever I eat today can't be any carbs. And I didn't want to start my day off with eating 50 carbs or eating, you know, anything high in carbs. I didn't want to start my day off with that. If I'm gonna have carbs, I want it to be in the middle of the day, so I have enough time to burn it out, burn it off, and then be on my way. But yeah, so because I just didn't want that to be the first nutrition, you know, thing that I ate today. So I will try that again. I'll probably do that Monday. So we'll do a full week of 16 hours of fasting this week, and then next week I will switch it up. I found some recipes that are really easy to make, and I'll start meal prepping again. I'm not going to have a whole lot of money to buy stuff to meal prep, so I'll have to figure out how to meal prep with what I've got in my kitchen. It shouldn't be too hard. I just got to break stuff out and go and do it. So you know, so I already have the celery and cream cheese, which is only going to last till this weekend. I can't, you know, have that last all week long. But still, it's stuff that I can eat this weekend. And then I'll make some cheese crisps to snack on. And then I still have cheese and pepperoni, so that shouldn't be a problem. I'll figure out how to incorporate something with them. And then I can, I have fruit, I have strawberries and stuff that I can, you know, make like frozen strawberry something or other or something. I'll figure it out. So today is Feeling Yourself Friday, so you know, put those selfies of feeling yourself out there. It's great to feel good about yourself, so you should promote that definitely. I'm freezing again, so you know, I'm sorry. It's 39 degrees, but it's raining and it's just icky. Let's see, so what else? Nothing, really. I don't have anything to bitch about. I mean, I do, but I don't. It's not a big deal. It's not overly, you know, problem. And weight-wise, I don't know. I didn't weigh myself. I'm not going to weigh myself again until Sunday. And then, because I don't weigh myself every day, and I don't weigh myself every other day. It's like every, you know, 4 days or whatever, 5 days. So I won't weigh myself again until Sunday. Yeah, I do notice that I am tired, and I don't know if it's just because of stress, which most likely it is. You know, I got a lot on my plate right now. I got a lot going on, and so it's probably just stress. Boy, it's good to see the snow going away. James and I are seriously talking about going south in 2020. So toward the end of this year, we will start looking exactly what area we want to go. I'm kind of thinking South Carolina-ish, maybe Florida. I say South Carolina-ish because I have family there, but because also it's not that far away. He's kind of leaning towards Georgia, which I have friends in Georgia as well. In Florida, which we both have friends in Florida. So, but I don't really know. You know, it's up in the air because they all have benefits and disadvantages. So, knowing that this is the move that we want to make, we have to be very cautious as to where we go. First of all, we don't want to go somewhere where we're going to have where I'm going to have health issues, because then we just have to leave. So that wouldn't make any sense. If it's really bad for my asthma or my allergies, we can't go there. I don't want to go where I have to worry about snow. That is just, you know, I don't want to wear a jacket. I don't want, you know, I don't mind wearing a jacket maybe once or twice, you know, or breaking out the winter gear. I don't mind that, you know. I just don't want it to be as extreme as it is here. You know, I mean, winter here is technically, so fall is September, but, you know, so technically winter is October through April. So that's October, November, December, January, February, March, April. That's 7 to 8 months, because it can go into May. 7 to 8 months, sometimes even 9, because it can snow in September as well. So 9 months, we'll say, we'll just give it, we'll go in the middle. We'll go 8 months of winter here. I don't want that. I'm cold. Oh, I mean, it's 39 degrees. I should be not wearing a t-shirt, but I should be fine in my Champion hoodie. I should be just fine. And I'm freezing. My hands are literally cold. I was just drinking tea. So, and in the summertime, if it's not 75, 80 degrees, I'm cold. Like, I don't want the AC on, ever. You know, it's got to be so hot for me to turn that AC on. Excuse me. Again. So, I need warmth. And I've always been like that. They blamed anemia. They blamed all kinds of stuff. I've been like that always. So, we're really thinking about it. And so we have to decide on where we want to go. And we got to figure out, okay, jobs and housing. So jobs have to be decent, you know. I understand that down south they get paid less money. So, but they have to be decent, you know. I don't want to start at the bottom. I don't want to be making minimum wage. Absolutely freaking not. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Nor should I, because of my resume, and nor should he because of his resume. So we need to be making, you know, decent money. So jobs is very important because we need to be able to support ourselves. Housing is another top thing up there with jobs. We got to be able to afford it, and not living in the hood where we're gonna get shot up and robbed. You know, I don't want to do that. We're 40 years old. And we'll be older by then. And then the other things fall into play. You know, you have to worry about the laws and how things work there, and how do they benefit us, because every state has different laws and regulations. And so how does it benefit us? Because we definitely don't want to go somewhere where we are disenfranchised because of felony charges, or because of child support, or because of whatever it may be. We do not want to have those issues. So we need to make sure that when we're looking for a place that is going to work for both of us in all of those areas. And then, you know, vehicle. Do they require emissions? Do they require state inspection sticker? And what are the details on all of that? Because, you know, my car may not pass because Maine doesn't have emissions. Maine does have a safety state inspection, but my car may not pass emissions. And so what happens if my car doesn't pass? How long am I going to be without a vehicle? And do they have public transportation? And all of those things are things that we have to discuss. Now, the minor things are, you know, when we look for housing, we kind of want two different things. So he wants to just live in a house of our own and not have, you know, people living next to us or above us or below us. Excuse me. I want to live in a community, like a condo, and So that way there's a maintenance crew, and you know, I have a pool and a gym, and I want all of that. I don't want to have to worry about calling the landlord because the furnace isn't working or the, you know, water isn't running. I don't want to have to worry about any of that. I want, you know, if I'm living in a condo community, I'm going to be paying dues to be able to live there and have that readily available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That's what I want. I don't want to have to worry about any of that. So we'll have to entice him a little bit, and work on selling that, pitching that to him, because, you know, I get his point. He doesn't want to have neighbors that can hear whatever, you know, hear his music or, you know, any of that stuff. I understand that, but at the same time, you have to remember that when you live like that, you also are responsible for a lot of other things that we don't know how to fix on our own and will be costly to, you know, have somebody come in and repair. And so those are things that we'll have to discuss. So that is really it. So that's what we'll be working on, and honing in on. And I'm going to be using my vacation time to travel to these places to actually look them out and check them out and scope them out. He doesn't have vacation time, so his time will be unpaid, unfortunately, but it is what it is. You know, his job, he elected to be paid more hourly in lieu of, you know, holiday and vacation and those type of things, which I think is the stupidest thing ever. But that's what he is. You know, that's what he took. So so that's what we'll be looking over. You know, right now we're going to enjoy Maine summer. You know, 2020 is a little ways away, but we have to start planning. You know, it's a big move what we're doing. It's not something tiny. So you have to really, and I learned this when I moved from Maine to New York, or Connecticut essentially. You have to plan it out, because, and you have to be prepared financially and plan it out and do things ahead of time, because just up and going leaves you for failure. So I don't want us to fail. I don't want us to have to go back to Connecticut, and I don't want us to have to come back to Maine. I want us to go there and be successful, and the only way to do that is to save and plan accordingly. So we will start at the end of this year to actually narrow down where it is that we want to go, and then from there we will investigate and check it out, and then, you know, we'll have all 2019 to actually take the time off and go visit the places. We'll narrow it down to 3 places, and we'll take a vacation to 2 of them, and then the third, to 2 of them, and then the third one, you know, we may go and take a vacation or just take a quick visit, or however we'll do it. We will visit all 3, but we'll narrow it down to 3, and then we'll go to 2, and then we'll go to 1, and that will be the place that we go. But we're going to probably start out with 5 different locations, and then just dwindle them down to 1. And that's the best way to do it, I think. And that way we know what we're getting into. And then in 2019 is when we will start looking, 2020, in the beginning of 2020 is when we will start looking for employment and housing, because we will be moving in the summer, fall, Maine summer, fall, somewhere in there. So somewhere in between, you know, July and August, July and September, we will move. And then, so we'll start looking 6 months in advance for housing and jobs and stuff. We'll look for jobs first, and then we'll look for, you know, housing 6 months in advance, and start going from there. And that's the plan for that. So that's it, really. Nothing else. I am starving right now. My stomach again is making noise and doing all of its stuff. I don't know why, but it is. So I had my tea this morning. I had the probiotics and the detox tea. I need to get the Smooth Move tea to help me poop more. I do. I need to get the smooth move. And then, because with all the cheese I eat, you know. So, and then I have pizza for lunch. And then dinner, I probably won't eat, you know, anything major for dinner because it's just James and I. Michael's gone for the night. Michael's gone for the weekend. He won't be back until probably Monday or Sunday night. And then, but I'm making my mom's Easter bread this weekend. Yay! I'm gonna make that, and then and that's not low carb, so I already know that's a bad. But I'm gonna make some, and then I will be. I should video record it and post it so that way people can see what my mama does. And then, so tonight, probably nothing. I'm hopefully getting more supplies to make my breast cancer awareness wreath. I'm hoping that I can get that in, and then I have another wreath that I have to make that's actually ordered, and maybe I can get paid for that. So that would be nice. But that's it, really. Nothing really stemming that is like, hey, I need to talk about this. I mean, there are things, but I'm just not in the mood to get worked up this morning over them. It is what it is. So, yeah. So, you guys have a great day. Yeah, oh, and I was bad. I had chocolate milk up until 10 o'clock because I completely forgot that I was sitting there, and so I was bad last night. My fasting this morning, so that's why I'm not understanding why I'm so hungry, because I had stuff up until 10 o'clock last night. I mean, it was chocolate milk, but it's still, I had stuff up until 10 o'clock last night. And I overstuffed myself yesterday because I had strawberries and blueberries and blackberries with whipped cream. So I overstuffed myself. Not to the point where like my belly was hurting or anything, but I overstuffed. Like I ate more than what I normally would have. It was way over my carb intake for the day. I think I was over. I think it said over like by 50. So that means I had 50 or plus. That means I had like, well, my pizza was 50 carbs by itself. So, and then when I had my lunch is, so that's 100 carbs. So I had 100 carbs yesterday. So maybe that's why my belly just didn't feel so great. And, well, anyway. So you know what I say, the best investment you can make is an investment in you. What are you investing in you today? Today I'm investing in just being me. You know, it's Feeling Yourself Friday. I already took my selfie. That's what made me late. So, so that is that. You guys have a great day, and I will check in with you tomorrow. And if I probably will record me making my mom's Easter bread. You know, it's really simple and it's really great. And then I'll post it. So you guys have a great day, and I will check you out tomorrow. Bye bye.